Hi, my name is Katie Frazier, and this is my round 2 Red Jacket application. I'm going to be talking about how Red Jackets can implement grit, the FISH philosophy, and servant leadership firsthand in order to serve as more effective community leaders. So with the integration of grit into the Coppell High School curriculum, I've seen those principles be applied firsthand in order to create a better community and school overall attitude. So grit involves gratitude, respect, integrity, and trust, all which are really interconnected into this principle overall of grit. And so grit is going to be allowing for this more energized community by connecting these people in a positive way. And I think that's the most important part, is that they're building these bonds and trust within each other through the grit philosophy. So basically, that's going to create a feeling of safety and belonging throughout the community, and Red Jackets must be firsthand examples of grit in the community in order to serve as these positive and encouraging leaders. So I think they can show these principles of grit in the community by volunteering their time, to show gratitude, listening and being attentive to serve respect, encouraging integrity in school and outside of school for greater integrity, and then by implementing all these principles together, they can be better trusted as dependable leaders in the community, which makes the Red Jackets more community-driven and efficient leaders. So the next thing is the FISH philosophy. So first, those in the community must be there for others no matter what, and that's really important to be able to understand that you must be there for your peers no matter if you know them, no matter if you're friends with them, you have to be there for each other because that's really important to create an overall sense of community, is that even if I don't know someone, I need to be able to be there to reach out to them. Next, individuals must really choose their attitude, so this can be done through being proactive no matter the task. Red Jackets really need to choose that positive attitude firsthand before anything else and encourage that in other students in order to create a more student-driven force. And then the next and important part of philosophy is to make their day. So as leaders, Red Jackets have this responsibility to create a more bonded city and school community, which can be done by creating happiness in others through positive encouragement and suggestion towards greater success and happiness in making their day overall. Lastly, play. Red Jackets really must be able to play and encourage their own mental well-being and growth in order to further succeed as leaders. And this can be done through, like, on my team where I do Lariats, I dance, and so that's a really big part of my playing time, or hanging out with other friends through community activities. I think that Red Jackets can also do the same by just getting involved with the communities and leaving time for personal happiness. So lastly, servant leadership is giving back to basically others and prioritizing their needs overall rather than just yourself. So I think to be a more proactive and efficient student leader, one must actively listen to those that they're leading and be empathetic towards their needs and concerns. So a servant leader isn't concerned about like their own power. Instead, they're committed to the growth and improvement of those being led. So it's about the people instead of the individual. So overall, Red Jackets serve as these community and school leaders, and I think this can best be done through directly implementing the principles of grit, the FISH philosophy, and servant leadership.